Welcome. You are now listening to More Tarot, Please with KourtLauran, a special little podcast about tarot, moon magic, and self-care. What's up and what's good? I'm KourtLauran, a self-care tarot coach that uses tarot, moon magic, and self-care to help you connect and understand your true self so you can manifest your best self. It is time to nurture and blossom from within. So let's begin. All right, this week, as far as the moon goes, we have waning crescent energy that is working its way towards a new moon in Libra. So for the waning crescent, which is the majority of the week, it is in Leo and then it is in Virgo, calling for us to release ego, release wanting to be perfect, release seeking approval from outside validation, release being overly critical and skeptical, release those aspects within us. They might come up because the moon is waning and because it falls in those signs the majority of the week. And therefore, as they come up, work through them and then release those aspects that you've been holding on within you. Because when the new moon in Libra comes, it's time to create more ease. It's time to create more balance in our lives. It's time to make sure our partnerships are good, because who we let in our lives affects us. It affects our mood. It affects our behavior. It affects how we feel. And sometimes it affects how we feel about ourselves. So make sure this week to start to mend what you can mend and create more ease within the relationships that you have. There's no need to be a part of the friction. There's no need to add to the friction and to the negative space or the negative energy. Work through it if you can, if it needs to be. And for the relationships that are doing well, just continue to create that type of energy and continue to create that ease in your life, so that that's one less thing to stress about, one less thing to worry, because we have enough going on that we don't need our close relationships to add to that. Okay? And then we also have Mercury Retrograde that starts on October 13th. Isn't that a joy? Are we excited? It's okay. We can work through. We're going to work through Mercury Retrograde. Mercury Retrograde has nothing on us, okay? I'm speaking that into existence. You can speak it too, because otherwise Mercury Retrograde is known to try to eat you alive. So just remember, you are creating ease. Remember that you do have patience. So be patient when things don't work out the first time, when things kind of get misunderstood, when technology starts acting up, when transportation starts acting up. Take a breath, be easy, have patience, and then work it through, okay? It goes direct November 3rd. It's not too far away. You got this. And then the cards that popped up for this week are Ace of Wands, the Magician, the Empress, the Sun, and King of Swords. A super positive reading for this week. The Ace of Wands reminds us to tap into our growth, tap into our potential, tap into our spark, our energy, our fire, so that we can create new opportunities in our lives, okay? Tap, tap, tap in. It is time for you with the Magician to dig deep. And remember that you have it within you. Find your source. Find your power. Find your magic. Connect to your true self so you can manifest your best self. Dig deep within yourself so that you can create the reality that you want for yourself. It is time for you to remember that you can do it and you hold the key. So don't forget. Don't fall back. Don't think that you can't do it. Don't think that you don't got it. Don't think that it's for someone else and it's not for you. It's within you. You just have to go in there and grab it and connect to that source. Connect to your inner self, your higher self, and start making things happen for yourself. The Empress card. Allow the flow of abundance to come within your life. Nurture yourself while you are on this inward journey of connecting to your source and really tapping into your power, your growth, your potential, and nurture yourself along the way. And let abundance flow into you. Be open to abundance. Don't resist it. Abundance is good. As long as your intentions are for your highest good, the abundance that flows to you will also be for your highest good. And it'll also show up in ways that you cannot imagine. So don't resist any change. Don't resist the challenge. Flow through it. Okay, like I said, this week you want to create more ease in your relationships. You want to create more ease in your life, and you want to ease on down the road. You don't want to force yourself down the road. Ease on down. Let things flow to you. Become that magnet. Tap into your divine femininity. Okay, the sun, because come on. After you nurture yourself, after you find your power, your magic, and you tap into that growth and you tap into that potential, how can you not succeed? The sun is like, listen, I got you. Brighter days are coming. Brighter days are ahead. Brighter days are here. You create your day. How you feel is what will be around you, is how you'll perceive things. You won't take things to heart when things don't go your way because you feel good on the inside. Find your light. Tap into your inner light. The sun is like, come on, I'm within you. I want to shine through, but you have to let me. You have to let the sun shine through, and you have to let yourself attract that abundance as you find your power, as you tap into your potential and your growth. King of Swords, you have the authority over your life. You. No one else but you. So if you want to create a new reality, you go ahead and create a new reality. You stand in it. You believe in it. And then you do what needs to be done to get there. Because you have it within you, the magician. You have the power and the magic within you. Nurture that thought. Nurture that feeling. Nurture yourself to remind yourself that you have the authority over your life. Okay? Stand firm and stand tall. You will not be knocked down. Life will not get the best of you. You know what needs to be done. You know how to get there. It is in you. You do not need any more confirmation. You do not need one more person to tell you. You do not need to hear it a third, fifth, fourth, 500th time. You just have to start. You have to go. You have to Ace of Wands this and tap in to that growth and that potential, and then believe in yourself full-heartedly. Let that spark, that fire, that energy consume you in a positive way so that you take that authoritative role in your life. You hold the wheel. You steer in the direction that you want to go. You got this. So let's get it. And for the Live, Love, Liberate section, the Live Your Best, the mental self-care, the oracle card I pulled out is transformation. So for mental self-care this week, take note of the transformation that you have been through. Take note of your growth. Take note of the decisions that you have made that you might not have made a couple of years ago, a couple of months ago. Take note of the positive changes and the positive mindsets that you have attracted in your life and that you have brought into your reality, because sometimes we forget how far we have come. So take note of that this week as mental self-care, to kind of give yourself a pat on the back and remind yourself that you are in fact growing, you are in fact learning, and you are in fact persevering. Okay? And take it in a little bit at a time, because mental self-care is so important, but it's also so fragile. So don't overwhelm yourself with too many thoughts, but just remember how your thought process now is so much different than it was. Okay? I always want you to be able to take time to celebrate your wins and see how far you have transformed. And then if you are in the thick of it and you want to transform even more, or you want to transform out of what you may feel is a negative space, then write that down and focus on what it is that you want to transform. When it comes to your mental self-care, what aspects of your life do you want to transform and get better? Write it down and then break it down into easily digestible, easily attainable tasks and goals. Take your time. This list doesn't have to be written overnight, and know that you do not have to check everything off overnight. It is going to take time, okay? Give yourself patience. Give yourself ease. Give yourself grace. You're on a journey, not a race. All right, and for the Love Your Body, the physical self-care card, the card that came out is passion. So do things when it comes to physical self-care that you are passionate about. If you feel like taking that virtual dance class, take that virtual dance class. If you feel like taking a virtual aerobics exercise routine, take that. Whatever you're passionate about. If you're passionate about burpees, then do some more burpees. I don't know who is passionate about burpees, but you could be. So do more of what you're passionate about. Do more things that ignite your passion. with your body. Just things that kind of fill you up with that joy. When you do it, you feel good. That's what you want to do when it comes to physical self-care this week. So whether that is dancing, whether that is a certain exercise routine, whether that is a certain meal, something of nostalgia, and you want to eat that meal. Physical self-care could be taking the time out to enjoy a meal that's good for you, that makes you feel good. And it could also be enjoying doing something that you don't even see as exercise, like take a nature walk, take a hike, socially distancing, of course, but just do things that ignite your passion and do things that you're passionate about that involves you moving your body and what you put into your body, okay? And for the Liberate Your Soul, the spiritual self-care card, the card that came out is readiness. And you don't have to get ready if you stay ready. So make sure you are prepared for it all. When it comes to your spiritual self-care, you want to stay protected and you want to stay prepared on your journey, because you're always going to be learning something new. And what you learn may open up a whole can of worms of things that you thought you believed. More people are connecting to their ancestors. They're wanting to learn their roots. They're getting back to what spirituality was before certain religions were introduced. Like, beliefs are changing all around us. And so stay prepared and stay ready. Stay open to learning, but also prepare yourself for anything, because as you learn and grow more and become open to new knowledge and understandings, there are other people that don't want that change. There are other people that are going to challenge that change. There are other people that are going to try to stop that shift. And so stay prepared, stay ready, stay protected. Okay? That is the card for your Liberate Your Soul. And then the overall card that I leave you with for this week is an oracle card that says, unleash your inner wild child. Get up and dance. Have a dance party, even if it's a dance party for one, and enjoy yourself. Turn on that music and get it going. All right? And make sure you have the best week you can possibly have. And as always, I want you to live your best, love your body, and liberate your soul. And if you enjoy the vibe to this podcast, join the tribe. Hit subscribe. Mad rhymes, I know, bars. Until next time, my friends, peace. Thank you for listening. If you would like your own personalized tarot reading, head over to moretarotplease.com. And if you would like to connect on social media, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at moretarotplease.